Hey Broncos, I'm just here to tell you how proud I am of you. It has been a very rough school year, but we powered through it. This year was harder than any other school year because we have not been in school for 1.5 years. COVID-19 interrupted all of our lives, but it really took a toll on our mental health. It felt good to be back in school this year, and I am beyond proud. 6th graders, you guys will be 7th graders next year, so it is your job to step up your maturity level and show the incoming 7th graders how to act out of school. 7th graders, next year you will be 8th graders, aka top dog of the school. It is your job to show the 6th and 7th graders how to act at Barrett. 8th graders, I'm just here to tell you how proud I am of you. You guys made it to the end of 8th grade, and you are all on your way to high school. You powered through middle school. I'm beyond impressed to see my brother and all other 8th graders graduate. I hope to see all of you sometime in the future. Oh, and before I go, here's a tip for high school. This is the final school you go to unless you go to college. So just focus on your grades, because that's what will get you ahead in life than anything else will. May peace be with you, Broncos.
Hello, Barrett students. The school year is ending soon, and you may be wondering what you will be doing for your graduation. Sadly, 8th graders will only be able to have a drive-by graduation this year because of construction. On June 7th, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., you can come by at any time to drive by at the drop-off and pick up car line. You will be able to get out of your car and take a picture of your students as their name will be announced. After that, you can go through a few stops and get your certificate. If you have any questions, email Miss Carter. In Flex, you should have been given a paper for your graduation. Please fill out the form at the bottom if you would like to buy a $10 yard sign to promote your graduation. Have a great rest of your day. The 8th graders will be missed.
I'm Axel.
And I'm Basil. And this is
Axel and Basil's Plants of the Week!
Yeah! Since it's our 10th episode, we wanted to make it special!
So this episode is about sunflowers. We were hinting about it a few episodes ago, if you remember.
Apparently, the disc of sunflowers are actually made up of a lot of smaller flowers.
Oh, and when young sunflowers can't find the sun, they face each other. In a way, it's like saying, "You are my sun." They also have a tendency of being aggressive.
Aggressive?
Yeah, like they can take over its certain area when it's planted.
Oh. But I think that'll be the end of today's episode.
Thank you so much for sticking with us through all of these weeks. Bye-bye!
What was your first year at Barrett? My first year at Barrett was fun. Drama was really eye-opening, and it was like the plays, like you don't realize like what happens backstage, but it really, there's a lot of work that goes into it, and I appreciate Mr. Gonzalez for putting in all the work out of school for doing that.
It was kind of intimidating. I thought all the 8th graders were like scary because like they were like much taller than me, and I was just like a short 10-year-old, and I don't know, it was just like intimidating, but then once I got the hang of like everything, I was like, yeah, it was pretty cool.
What's your advice for incoming 6th graders?
My advice for incoming 6th graders is like, just be yourself and like don't try to be what everybody else wants you to be. Just like focus like on your work instead of focusing on like what other people are doing, because other people are also trying to learn what being a 6th grader is like, so they're in the same shoes as you, and don't try to be cool.
If you get teased or bullied, like don't take it personally. They're just putting out their insecurities on you.
just don't feel scared of other people just because they're like bigger than you or older than you, because trust me, that has nothing to do with like any of it. It's basically more of like how your grades are, or like how you really just personally are.
This is where I would like you to turn in all the books for the library, your textbooks, your anthologies. If you checked out any books other than textbooks, like the dystopian novels 7th grade used, and then your Chromebooks. Right up here is where I'd like you to turn those items in.
There you are again. It looks like it's time to turn in everything. And I do mean everything, including your Chromebooks. If you have a history book, please turn that in to your history teacher. Your teachers will let you know the designated area that they would like that turned in, as well as your English books. Please turn those into your English teachers in their designated area. And you may also have a checked out dystopian book from one of your teachers. Please turn that in to the teacher. Otherwise, if you checked out any books from the library, please bring those to me during flex or lunch. So again, everything is coming back. Bring it to your teacher or bring it to me during flex and lunch, including the Chromebooks that you may have checked out years ago or even last week. In some classes, especially history, your books may already be in the classroom. So I will collect those from your teacher and check them in for you. Have a great day.
The yearbooks are in. Our yearbook class is working feverishly to organize the yearbooks for distribution next week. If you forgot to order your yearbook, you are in luck. We have a limited supply of extra yearbooks that will be sold after school on Thursday, June 2nd in room D2. Yearbooks will cost $30 and will be sold on a first-come, first-served basis. Please bring cash as we cannot accept checks or credit.